I'm Drexler with Spire Architecture. What makes me different from architects and other architect contractors? Our architects, we're all trained in a very similar way. I was lucky that I was very practical, business student, etc. But I went to an art school knowing that I needed to work on a balance to be a good architect. I also realized that this is a marathon industry. It takes a long time to master the business and the process and your mindset to be a good architect. And it's a constant evolution. You're never quite there. You always have the ability to improve, embrace new technologies, new processes, and that I am completely open to new ways of doing things to make better products, better projects, better relationships on my projects. That distinguishes me from other architects I know, and I have lots of friends that are architects, just based on that ability to embrace sort of new possibilities. Technologically, I use drones, all kinds of laser scanners, 3D printers, all kinds of different ways of actually making and documenting and testing design strategies and ideas. A lot of architects tend to use what they've always used. If they are used to sketching or hand drawing, they sketch and hand draw, and then they may go into computer-aided drawing and modeling. I'm kind of different that way because I embraced 3D modeling 30 years ago. What I do is called parametric modeling. Parametric modeling on the computer allows me to model a project, and if I move a window in a plan, it moves it in an elevation, it moves it in a rendering, so I know exactly what the implications of that alteration or that design strategy. So in other words, I can test things. The other thing is I work in different mediums at the same time. I may sketch an idea to quickly document it, but at the same time, I build these study models which I use to develop the project, and while at the same time, I have a computer model on my computer which allows me to test things with very high level of precision on the computer, and I can be a little bit sloppier on the model and go in between that until I get to a spot where I know, A, I like what I see in the model, B, I know it works with exactitude on the computer, and then it allows me to present those items and concepts to the client in 3D model, on the computer, and in a physical model like this one. That's pretty unique. Like I said, a lot of architects don't work that way. The other thing that distinguishes myself from other architects is I'm actually like third generation builder. My grandfather was a builder, and my dad did lots of building. My brother's a contractor. So I came to architecture through construction, which means everything I do, I have an idea, a concept, and a belief that it's buildable. And that allows me to sort of make decisions quickly and effectively that I know I can build. Now, I will say that's gotten me in trouble with some contractors. Before I was a contractor, there was sort of we'll call it a tense relationship between the architect and the contractor. But once, with my current projects for the last 15 years, once I became a contractor and I let the contractors know that I'm a contractor, it eases them that A, I know how to speak their language, and then B, I can make them successful without any, being very effective. Because I understand what they have to accomplish, I understand what their hot points are, and I understand how to feed them information that makes them successful.